Alrighty. I thought I would update you guys on my sister's cage. They have adopted seven of the mice that I've produced. They were 7 mice that were either retiring or I didn't feel comfortable breeding for one reason or another. And so far, they've been doing really well. Here's one of the owners here, and
Yep.
Autumn. There's the other owner there. Oh, man.
These are my micey babies. There is Simon and Nugget.
Oh, I can hardly see her. Wait 1 second. There we go. Simon. Simon is a satin tricolor, but she's mostly white. She's actually a mix of banded and pied, so she's got a lot of white. But if you look at her face, you can see a little bit of tricolor there.
She's a pretty timid little gal, but she's cool.
Yeah. She's usually sleeping and hiding.
She's so cute. And then there's that little bean over there. I think that's Sparrow.
No, I think... Is that Sparrow? I feel like that's Ellie.
No, Ellie's darker. It's confusing.
No, that's Ellie. I know.
It's confusing because
they look very similar.
Very similar.
Mother and daughter, they're both tricolors. One is an agouti tricolor, though, and the other is just a black self tricolor.
Yep.
They're both Siamese-based as well, so... The one on the wheel is Ellie, or Queen Elizabeth.
They're going on the teeter-totter. No! Did I scare them away?
I don't know. That is Andy right there. She is a steel point splash, and I think she's not satin. She's self, but I've got one of her sisters who's a satin.
Yep.
And then that little mouse on there, right back there on the saucer wheel, is Nugget, and she is actually a chocolate roan. So she's really pretty. The reason I didn't want to breed her is because she actually came from a very weak line, and she was pretty weak. So I didn't feel like she'd do well for breeding.
Wasn't she the runt?
Yeah, she was a very tiny mouse in her litter.
She's gotten bigger, but
yeah, but she's still very small.
She's still so tiny.
She's smaller than some of the mice that are younger than her. So
yep.
Then let's see.
I think most of them are under there.
Yeah, there are quite a few under here. That's where they have been sleeping. For a while. We actually just redid the cage, and this box was in there last week. It's been there for 3 weeks, but it's still going strong. It's still not very dirty. We actually ripped off a little corner in the back here. Don't mind the paper plates. It's a chaotic room, but we ripped off the back section here because it got a little bit dirty. But otherwise, it's clean because they've chosen this corner as their pee corner. And this is their kind of sleeping, chilling zone. What's nice is you can see them a lot of the time while they're chilling. Who's on top? I think that's Ellie again.
That's so cute.
They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Hello, Ellie. The thing is, these were all mice that were either retired or I didn't feel comfortable breeding them, and yet they're all still fantastic. Like, they've made great pets so far. Pretty much all of them come to the top when we have treats for them.
They're all little sweethearts.
Feed them through there, and they don't mind being held. So, I'm excited about that for what it means in my quality of breeding.
Yep, Simon's the only real shy one.
Yeah, and even she's fine to be held. She just doesn't really choose to be held. She just doesn't prefer it. Mm-hmm. But that's fine, Simon. We love you anyways. You're very cute.
I feel like their cage is a lot better than it used to be. It's just slowly getting better.
Yeah, they've been adding to it every week.
Because now we've got a rope over here, and a rope over here, and a hide here, and hides all around this underground area, this teeter-totter, water, of course, and then 2 wheels. So I feel like they have a lot to do.
Definitely.
For 7 mice.
I really like this underground layer this time.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't there before today.
It's held up by a bar we have. So it's basically one of these things, but it has little legs. And so we put like cardboard around, and then put hay in between so that the bedding won't come through as easily. And so it's just a little pocket area, like a cave.
And we can watch them mess around in there.
Yep.
We put seeds down so that you can kind of see them there. There's millet and other seeds, so they can be attracted to this little area by that. I feel like they actually might hang out here more often. Last cage, they hung out mostly here during the day, even when they were coming out to like nom and chill. And then out here, they'd only come at night. And even then, they'd like run in between the zones a little bit too quickly to really enjoy them. Except for the ropes, they were like always up there.
And they didn't use the hides too much either.
Exactly. So I feel like this is going to make the middle of the cage more of a zone where they want to go and chill.
And give them more areas to make homes.
Yeah. And we'll still be able to see them. So it's It's a win-win.
Indeed. It'll just be a bit harder to get them out.
Yeah. If you do want to get them out, it'll be like, ugh. But that's life.
Yep. They'll be very happy, and that's all that matters.
Then, let's see. Yeah. So, it's looking great, honestly. There are only a few things that at this point I would really add. They want to add a couple more ropes to the top. And they're thinking maybe a couple more hanging chew toys and a couple more chew toys to just drop in the cage itself. Like balls and stuff with maybe a foraging material inside. And then they're thinking maybe another tall wheel. They'd probably replace that hide back there with it, since they don't use that hide a ton, and they've got this giant hide in the middle anyways. So, let's see. Any other changes? Maybe another water bottle.
Oh yeah, another water.
And that's about it, is another water bottle, a couple more hanging toys, a couple more chews, and another wheel.
When this box finally dies, we could get it to be smaller and then put a water bottle like right here.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Or we could do a super tiny water bottle.
That's true. We could
I've
do a
got
tiny water bottle around
the top or the back or something. Yeah.
We could put it right there.
Yeah. That's one thing I was thinking.
You just gotta make sure it's low enough that they can reach it.
But I thought I would let everybody see some cuteness, because nothing beats a good bit of mouse cuteness.
Look, they're hiding under the teeter-totter.
There's cuteness. Okay, the nice thing about having this many mice is there's cuteness literally everywhere you look.
They were eating a seed under the teeter-totter.
Sorry.
You missed it.
Yeah, but I got to watch Nuggets fumble across the screen, so.
That's fair.
Now Sparrow. That one's Sparrow right there.
Yeah.
You can tell because she's a goodie. Next to her mom, she's lighter in color.
That's, yeah. You can tell difference between sparrows because her head is a bit grayer and hers is a bit whiter. Blacker as well.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got really gray, she's got really black, not white. Sorry. But yeah.
There's literally cuteness everywhere.
Indeed.
I don't know where to focus.
Baby. Oh, they're getting a little drink.
Oh, a drink? Yes, please.
Oh, they're too cute. Grab a little popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Nugget. Treat. No.
I think you're a little too far away. Try doing it. Oh, darn. She's too far away now. I think she's a little too excited. Just a bit. Once they get more settled into their new cage, maybe they'll accept treats again.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to train them to come, when we call their names, up the ladder to come get treats.
It's a work in progress.
Yes. They've only had these mice for about 4 weeks now?
Yeah.
4 or 5 weeks. So.
But they're already very at home. And we already love them very much.
Alright, I think 8 minutes of cuteness is enough.
Indeed.
I mean, it's never enough, but for now, it's...
Cuteness is
I hope everybody enjoyed these guys' mouse cage. Maybe something that inspired you guys. Honestly, my favorite thing by far is the ropes. They are awesome, so I completely recommend those.
Coconut hides too.
The coconut hide and the wicker hide are awesome. I have a feeling that the hay hide is going to be completely destroyed, though.
Yeah.
We got the hay basket thing at an IFA, or like a farming store, actually, as like a... It's supposed to be like a bird nest hide, but it's perfect for mice as well, because it's made of hay.
They're going to tear it up, but the coconut hide is a bit more solid, so that's good.
So we can actually... What we did was we put a little bit of cutting board sealant on a lot of the wood stuff in here, so that was a lot easier to keep clean. So it's looking good. Oh, and we just barely put the seesaw in, but I already really like it, so
Me too.
I also recommend those. Anyways, I hope y'all are doing good. I hope your mice are doing good, and I hope the rest of your day is fantastic.
Yeah.